All right, so let's take you back to Benin, where the collation of results in the Edo State governorship election, which held yesterday, is expected to commence soon. Let's bring in our senior reporter, Theophilus, Elamah, who joins me now from the Collation Center in Benin. Good to have you once again, Theophilus. I understand that the collation is expected to start soon. How much longer do we have to wait for the collation to begin?
All right, the collation will start quite soon. We expect, we're told 10 a.m. and this is 10 minutes past 10, so we expect that it will start very, very soon. We expect that INEC officials will still come and sit down here and give us information that we need. Of course, journalists, civil society groups, political party agents are here waiting for INEC to give us to come and start making some announcement as regards the collation of results from the different local government areas, precisely the 18 local government areas of Edo State. So we are waiting here at the INEC office for that decision to be made and the collation to start as well. So far so good. Before now, nothing much was happening, and of course security is quite watertight in INEC office here.
Till this moment, so many persons, including the candidates, have judged the election as very peaceful. What do you say actually led to this seemingly peaceful exercise in that state?
Well, one thing we have noticed is that Edo people owned the process, and of course, from the beginning up till now, and from some people, with people we've spoken with earlier, they've realized that the election is all about them. It's all about the leadership they choose, and so they own the process. A lot of them went to collect their PVCs, say for about 300,000 who didn't collect their PVCs, but over 2 million collected their PVCs, and so you could see the eagerness and the readiness of Edo residents to go out and vote. Even if some of them went for the campaign, some went to see the candidates and all of that, but a lot of them had their mindset on the different candidates they want, the people they want to vote for. And so that informed the peaceful nature of the elections in various polling units that we visited. And we realized that many say that, okay, this is the person I want to vote for, and they just go and they own the process in their various polling units as well, not just in their homes, but in their various polling units as well, curtailing anyone who wants to cause harm and working with security agencies to ensure it's peaceful in the different locations.
Theophilus, I'd also like to know if you have any updates as regards some arrests which were made by the police on Saturday, especially for those who were alleged to be attempting to buy votes. I understand you moved across the state. How serious was the issue of vote buying? And have you heard anything from the police on what next?
Well, so far so good. The police haven't given us information, but what we have heard is that the people that have been caught in the act of vote buying have been taken into custody, and they will be tried accordingly. So that's the much we have heard from the police in the recent times, of course, as regards the vote buying at this point.
Let's get back to the hall you're in on the collation of the results. Have you gotten any information on how many local government areas have arrived with their complete result at this time?
Well, that's what we're actually waiting for. No information yet as to how many local government areas. So we expect that at least Edo would have been done and dusted. That's one local government within Benin City. So we're waiting for others to come. We do not know so far precisely how many local governments have been announced. And of course, even if we were spoken to some INEC officials here, no one is willing to let us know because possibly they might not have the information. But as we speak right now, no official has given us any feedback as to how many local government areas are ready for collation this morning.
And finally, before I let you go, talk to us about the mood in the state at this moment. With the volume of unconfirmed results, we see a lot on social media. Is it still possible that some have started building on false assumptions? What do you know?
Well, we recall that INEC has started uploading results into the IREV, and so many people would have gotten that information from the IREV, and some would have gotten information and pieced it together from the different polling units that they have covered and they have voted in, or they know people who have voted in several other polling units and pieced those kind of information. But for now, nothing from INEC officially has come out, because this is where the INEC Collation Center, and so this is where the information is supposed to come out for everyone to get very candid information. But from INEC, nothing yet. But if anybody has gotten it from social media, one, it might be that it's false information. Two, it might be that some people are monitoring the IREF to get their information and get the number of polling units and get the number of votes per candidate. But basically at this point, INEC hasn't announced any winner. INEC hasn't announced any results so far, so good.
All right, Theophilus, thank you for that update. We'll be back to you possibly before the collation begins.